Hey guys, this is me, Ashley. I'm going to make a video of how I prime my pieces before I paint them, and I will show you what I use and how I use them, and I will also be showing you what steps I take in order to make sure that the paint stays on. Here you can see that I have my Bastard series all lined up in a row. I have the Galaxy Kirby and the Hypernova Kirby already finished, so I won't be painting those, obviously. You can see that each one I have has sculpting on it. This is called green stuff. It first comes looking like, hold on. So first it comes separated, for one, in yellow and blue, and then you take the amount that you're going to use and you mix it up. I have a brief description on how I use green stuff in one of my other videos, but as it hardens and cures, it cures through time. I don't have to bake it, so I can use it for my amiibos. But you can see once it hardens, it's pretty tough, just like plastic, and it sticks to the piece, so I don't really have to glue it on. Obviously, if you're working with something heavier, you might need some more backup. For example, for the sword, I actually started it off with, see if I can find it. I started off with a stick, and then I sculpted around it to give it the more strength, and you can actually remove it, which I'm actually going to glue it, but you can see part of the stick on here. It's right there, so I molded it around it. I'm actually going to glue it onto the Kirby so it doesn't fall off so easily. And also, actually, one of the pieces actually fell off just now, so I'll have to glue that too. And I'll use a super glue so it'll be more sturdy. Then I sanded it down to give it a more smooth look. And so that's where we are so far. I use a Vallejo primer. I use the white primer. You can get it in a spray can, but I prefer this so that I can actually choose which parts of what I'm painting. So if I wanted to, I could leave the whole body the regular color and then just paint the parts that I want to. If I wanted to give them just blue eyes, or change the blue eyes into like green or whatever, I would put the primer on just that so I can paint it on. To mix my paints, I use a wet palette, and it's basically, I went the easy route and I bought this from a hobby store, and it came with a sponge and the container, and it fits perfectly in there. You get the sponge wet, and then you have some paper. It's right here. It's the palette paper, and then you put it onto the palette. It's really self-explanatory. But then, so I'll show you. So you can put the paint directly on. The problem with primer, I'm actually having trouble with it, is it gets hard, and so I'm having trouble. So hold on. There we go. The primer can make it hard to open it. So I'm not going to use that much. This big giant bottle, I got it for about $17 at my hobby store. but you don't use very much, especially if you're not painting all that much surface area. So I'm gonna put on a primer on these, and I'm gonna speed up the video for it. But here you can see them, and here we go. Alright, so now that I've primed all of them, you can see how some of them have partial prime on them and some of them have all prime on them. It depends on how I'm going to have them look in the end. So, there they are, guys. I'll be posting the video of me painting them eventually. I'll work on it. See you guys later. Bye.